This BeamNG mod brings an iconic car from a legendary video game. It's the Half-Life 2 muscle car. It might look like a rusted bag of bolts, but it actually drives really well. So the muscle car from Half-Life 2 Episode 2. This is also known as the Junker or Jalopy, and it's a 1969 Dodge Charger, but it's been stripped down to its bare chassis to make this thing perfect for traversing a post-apocalyptic wasteland. This is a free mod on the BeamNG forums, and it's by a mod creator called Spose. Now, they've spent the last 6 years creating this mod, so nearly as long as we've been waiting for Half-Life 3. It's powered by a 5.2-litre Chrysler V8. It produces 208 horsepower and sounds like this. Now, those are custom sounds from Half-Life 2. In fact, all the sounds on this vehicle are from the game. The interior is really interesting. Everything has been stripped away, although we do have some basic dials here. You can see the speed and a tachometer. So, driving the muscle car from Half-Life 2 Episode 2. Now, that game was released back in 2007, and to be honest, it does look quite good, even today. This model is directly from the game. However, the mod creator has done a lot of work to get the J-beam and the handling working really well in BeamNG. The steering is incredibly heavy, which really gives you the feeling you're driving an absolutely wrecked junker vehicle. No power steering here, and we have a manual gearbox, which is great. This was a muscle car, and now, it still has quite sporty handling. We've lost a lot of weight too, which does help. The steering, and the handling. Okay, time for a crash test into this wall. Wow, you really do get the impression this has got a reinforced chassis, but it's still got a fairly good crash model. I love that all the bits fly off. You can see the shock absorber there. It's designed to be as durable and as tough as possible, and I think it's definitely done the job. This mod has 9 configs. There's quite a bit of variety in here, and these configs actually expand upon the Junker from Half-Life 2. So, we've got a clean variant here. All of the parts are fresh. It's basically like you stripped a Dodge Charger and then fitted these really chunky rear tires. You've also got the standard variant, and this is actually a branded Dodge Charger. So if we go back here, you can see the Charger badge on the roof. I believe the Dodge Charger wasn't branded in Half-Life 2, but because this is BeamNG, you can drive a stripped-down version of a real Dodge Charger. And just another one, we've got the leather roof variant. This thing apparently really had a leather roof, the Dodge Charger. Is that true? Oh, look at this. I love the detail on it. Look, fuel has leaked out of here and kind of corroded the paintwork. It's just great detail on this car. And I just love that the air intake seems to be shaking here. That is just, I love it. It really adds to the personality of this car. Okay, let's take it onto the highway. I want to see what its top speed performance is like. You are, of course, open to the elements, and the handling really isn't that bad. If you drove this in real life, you'd probably want to wear a crash helmet to stop bugs flying into your face. But in Half-Life, you wouldn't be going 100 miles per hour. Probably not. Well, we've got 4 gears, and we're up to 121 miles per hour. That is not a bad top speed. Look, here we go. Oh, yeah. Let's come off the highway here. We can do a pretty epic crash test up the side of this mountain, or we can just hit a rock to begin with. And then we've landed above the tunnel. What does the car look like? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the crash model is quite good. I really like how it deforms and everything falls apart. Wow, look at the engine. The engine has actually done a 90-degree flip there. What? And you can actually color this variant, which is great. And then over here, we have a car from a TV show and a movie car. The one on the left is from a movie called Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry. I've never heard of it, but it's like a 70s American road trip movie. And on the right, we've got the Dukes of Hazzard car. Of course, it's the General Lee, but it's been stripped down massively. Luckily, on the roof, the rather controversial flag has been cut so much that I don't really have to censor it anymore. There's barely anything left. Now, I have never played, a Half-Life game, but I do remember the Junker from Gmod. I'm sure many of you have played Gary's mod in the past. And in the game, apparently you could attach bombs to the rear bumper and the front bumper to use against enemies. It was really good, and as a kind of scout vehicle. Those massive rear tires really help off-road. Despite being rear-wheel drive, it has so much grip. We don't have much grip at the front end because the front tires are very small in comparison. Whoa, no! Yeah, see what I mean? Bit of understeer there off-road, but we've come to a stop in a ravine. So that's where this comes in, the off-road variant. We've got even stronger suspension and special off-road tires, which are far grippier. There are so many off-road trails here in Utah, and it's a part of the map I don't really drive around enough. I like to stick to the tarmac. Immediately you can feel a difference. We've lost about 200 kilos of weight down to about 1.5 tons. There must be a lot of weight on those front wheels, which probably doesn't help. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's a weird combination of understeer and oversteer. It's almost quite neutral, actually. The engine is what makes this car, and I'm surprised that Half-Life 2, Episode 2, a game from 2007, whoa, has such good engine sounds. Oh my goodness. I mean, listen to the engine start sound. Wow, that's actually really good. Let's take a quick drive through one of the mine shafts on this map. These are really cool. Okay, lights on. Do we have any lights? Oh no, we don't have any lights on this thing. Wow, this is creepy. Why is the car glowing red? But it works really well. I am quite aware of how wide this car is. Oh my goodness, where are we going now? I think that's meant to be a jump. Yeah, we did not make it. Oh, wow, yeah. I think you'd need quite a fast rally car to make that jump. That's crazy. So we're now in the industrial map to try out something really cool. This is the final variant of the car, and inside we have a navigation or GPS screen. It's actually a radar, and you can see we are in the center and there's 2 red dots next to us. So in Half-Life, that would scan for enemies, and in BeamNG, we've got these turreted Ibishu BXs. These are from the Universal Weapons mod, and they do actually work and fire these weapons at you if you set the AI going. And you can see the bomb holder here. It's a shame we can't fit a bomb in BeamNG. Maybe in a future update of this mod. Okay, let's drive and watch the radar screen. So they are changing and moving around us slightly. And if we go further away, do they move further away? Oh, it's a little bit glitchy. We're moving with them. Right, I've reset over here, and yes, that is working properly. So it's not quite perfect, but it's really cool to see someone's gone to the effort of making this work in BeamNG. Okay, let's set the AI going. All we do is set chase me. There we go. Oh, they're firing already. Go! They're firing the 50 cals. Ah! I hope they don't hit the radar screen. Otherwise, we're able to see when they're near us. Okay, turn to the right. This is a great map for this kind of thing. Yeah, the radar screen has just gone haywire. It's nowhere near aligned anymore. Are they coming? I can't see them. Kind of doing a circle now, which is bad, because they're going to be close, aren't they? Oh, there they are. Whoa, they hit us. They're behind us. Radar broken now. Oh, no. Right, let's go down here. We're in the quarry section of the map. I think we've lost them for now. Whoa, he is right behind us. We've got no mirrors in here. Can I look with Truck IR? No, Truck IR isn't really working for this. Yep, he's behind us. What is that sticking out of the hood? I've no idea. Oh, we are wrecked, but we're still going. Hang on a minute. Is there one in front of us? No, where's the other one? Look at him. He's coming for us. Oh, he's hitting us and spinning us out. That 50 cal is really powerful. I mean, we could fit him with like a missile launcher. Oh, I think he's flipped up. No, he's all right. No, we've lost him. He must have flipped up, yes. We got away. Well, we're bruised and battered, but that's just some of the fun you can have with this car and the Universal Weapons mod. Both of them I've linked in the description down below, and they're free mods. I know what you're wondering. How does the Junker perform on a racetrack? Well, we're here at West Coast USA Racetrack, and this is the trimmed version. It's super lightweight, but it's got the same engine, so it should handle a little bit better on the racetrack. 1.6 tons and 208 horsepower. That's not a bad power to weight ratio, but it's still not a race car. First corner, pushing it in, fairly good brakes. Wow, you can just see the understeer. Understeer is really, whoa, a problem on this corner, but we just seem to be drifting around it. Fourth gear again, up to 122 miles per hour this time. That's weird. And brake test. Whoa, locking up a little bit. Can we drift it in? Oh, just about held onto it there. Whoa, understeering on that corner, not a good sign for the corkscrew corner test. Into second gear, drifting in. Come on, come on, come on. Well, it stayed nice and flat and level, but the understeer is just overpowering. Oh, wow. We are now overheating after just one lap on this track. The engine's getting hot. Look at that temperature gauge rise. Okay, brake test. Oh, spun out. But that was the Junker or Muscle Car mod from Half-Life 2 for BeamNG. So I've left a link to this mod in the description down below. Great to see cars from other video games in BeamNG. Let me know if you remember this car from Half-Life 2 Episode 2, and if you'd like to see another muscle car mod for BeamNG, click the video on screen right now. It's the Pontiac GTO The Judge. That's all from me, and I'll see you soon for some more simulator adventures.